Guys, I just wanted to pop on and make a quick video. I'm sitting in the living room, snuggling with my son. My other ones, I think, are playing with water in the bathroom. I'm just gonna let it happen for a few minutes because it's quiet. They're probably doing something they're not supposed to be doing, but it's quiet, so it's okay. I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you about something that I know a lot of people are uncomfortable with. Breastfeeding. Breastfeeding shouldn't be anything uncomfortable or anything that anybody should get shamed about. It's 100% natural. I'm doing it right now. I'm not covered, and I'm not going to. My son doesn't like being covered when I'm breastfeeding. And he's eating his meal, and I feel like he should be able to eat his meal comfortably. I've been told in the past to cover up or go into the bathroom when I'm in public, to go into the bathroom and feed him. I am not going to go sit in a germ-infested area and feed my son. Would you want to feed your son or feed yourself in a bathroom, or give your kids a plate of food and make them go sit in the bathroom and eat their lunch? It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing as me sitting in the bathroom with my baby, breastfeeding. People are grossed out by just the term. And I don't understand why. People have to normalize it. We need to normalize breastfeeding because, like I said, it's 100% natural. You can't see anything. People walking around with these low tank tops and whatnot show more than I'm showing right now. His head, his body is covering everything. And he's comfortable. He's relaxed. He's comfortable. He doesn't have a care in the world right now. And I enjoy it. I enjoy breastfeeding. It was a chance for me to bond with my baby. And I'm not going to not take that opportunity because other people are uncomfortable with it. It's just not going to happen. And that's another thing. They now have breastfeeding suites, is what people are calling it now. I think there's one in the hospital near me. There's an area you can go in and have privacy and breastfeed. And there's a area in the Walmart near me that has one. My daughter's cleaning the walls with a cloth. I don't know. Whatever. It's making her happy. Anyway, there are little closed off areas where women can go and breastfeed now. This is new. I've noticed this within like the past year, and I don't know how I feel about it. On one hand, for the women who are uncomfortable about breastfeeding in public, I feel like it's beneficial to them, but I also feel like women like me, when I see something like that, I feel like I am obligated to go into that room and breastfeed my son. And I'm not going to. I'm going to sit where I'm comfortable, and I'm going to breastfeed my son. I don't feel like I have to be excluded from anywhere to feed him. And I shouldn't be excluded from anywhere to feed him. Oh. He's falling asleep. I love breastfeeding. I've breastfed all 4 of my kids for about a year each. They wean themselves off. I would have gone longer, but they wean themselves off. I hope he goes a little bit over a year. He's our last baby, so I hope that he goes a little over a year. Cause I like the bond. I like the time that we get together. I don't really get to sit down for a lot of time, so it's nice. But a lot of people ask me, when they ask me, how do you know you're producing enough milk? How do you know how much he's eating? With bottles you have like the ounces and stuff. Well, with breastfeeding, if your baby's gaining weight, he's getting enough milk. Your doctor, especially the first 2 months, you have a lot of checkups with your baby. Your doctor will tell you if your baby's not gaining enough weight. This baby is a little over 3 months, and he weighs 15 pounds. 15 pounds, 14 ounces. So he's definitely getting fed. And then that's another thing. Women with small breasts don't produce enough milk. I've heard that too. You're going to produce enough milk. The amount of time that your baby breastfeeds from you your breasts will respond to that and produce enough. Some women can't breastfeed. I've obviously not one of them, but I've encountered some friends of mine who can't breastfeed, who can't produce enough, which is totally different from what I'm talking about. I'm talking about someone like me breastfeeding and someone coming up to me saying, "Oh, you can't breastfeed because your breasts are too small," or "You shouldn't do that in public," or "He's not getting enough from your breast milk and you need to supplement with formula." No. If he's gaining enough weight and I'm comfortable with the amount that he's eating, I am not going to substitute anything. And he's doing just fine. He fell asleep. Oh no, I'm showing skin. Oh, he fell asleep. So I'm gonna go tuck him in. But I just wanted to take a moment and talk to you. Because there are just so many uneducated people out there. It's sad, and it makes us women, us mothers, feel uncomfortable. And we shouldn't feel uncomfortable feeding our children. It's natural. It's 100% natural. Whether you're feeding your child from a bottle or a breast, you shouldn't have to hide it. You shouldn't. It's natural. You're feeding your child. There's nothing wrong with the way you're feeding your child. And people need to realize that we need to have more people out there to normalize breastfeeding, especially breastfeeding in public. But that's my thought for the day. Hopefully I'll pop back on within the next couple days. I just need to find a free moment. But I just wanted to take a minute and talk to you about something that's very important to me. Breastfeeding my baby. I breastfeed all my babies. Alright. Have a good day, everybody.